Hi, this is Emmett Loverde with Glass House Reviews, and I saw Snow White this evening. And I want to tell you about it, partly because I think it's being treated rather unfairly by some other critics. I enjoyed the film. I thought it was beautiful. Uh, I think it's a case, I think, of people knowing too much about how movies are made these days. They're complaining about um, color saturation and uh, black levels in films, and I'm kind of going, that is often the fault of the theater, not the fault of the film. Regardless, that I heard some comments about Snow White that it was like, I don't know, it looked fake. It looked like it was shot inside a sound stage. It looked, um, like it was people were expecting to see a gift shop because of the way the buildings were built, that kind of thing. Get over yourselves, people. It's a beautiful movie about a storybook land. Things in it are going to look like storybook houses and buildings. Um, to be honest, I haven't seen the original Snow White in many, many years. So what? Uh, it was pretty clear to me when I was watching the movie which songs were from the older film and which ones were written for this new film. And I have to admit that I kind of preferred the songs that were written for the older film, but the new ones were okay. Um, the fact is that I enjoyed myself for an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours. I thought Rachel Zegler was very good. Um, I've heard all the controversy about her comments and that kind of thing. So what? She did a good job. She, first of all, she's a gorgeous singer. And she gave a performance that tugged at my heartstrings quite often, actually, because um, I saw empathy, sympathy. Um, I saw many just emotions playing on her face, and that's what you want to see when you see a good performance. I thought the other actors were very good. Gal Gadot or Gadot, however we're supposed to pronounce her name, um, she was fine, frankly. I don't know what people were expecting. I know that the original Evil Queen was played by, or at least modeled after a very well-known movie star, and so she had the benefit of crafting her performance that way. And I don't think that Gal Gadot did that. I think she tried to do something original, and it worked. Um, First of all, she looked gorgeous, and she also seemed very evil, frankly, very cold. Um, Very exotic too. Uh the A welcome actor in the film was the guy playing Jonathan, this scoundrel who is first caught robbing the castle by Snow White, and later he turns out to be kind of a hero in part. Um, Enjoyed his performance. The new songs written for the film at times were quite moving and beautiful, and at times they sounded a little stagey. They sounded a little, trying to come up with a new anthem, trying to do what was that movie about the Greatest Showman? I guess that was a big hit, and I thought the music in that it had some good moments, but it felt very like wannabe great. But you know what? That's me. Some people are going to hear the music from this film and they're going to love it, and they're going to be running out and buying the recording or whatever you do these days to get the music from your movies. I really enjoyed it. I thought there was a lot of heart and a lot of humor in the movie. Um, yeah, it was kind of a live action film, but there was a lot of animation in it. So it's very much a hybrid, but that's okay because the animation looked great. Um, I know it's a little bit challenging to make animals um, animated computer generated animals look cute without looking grotesque. And I think they did a good job. These animals look good, actually. And you know what? Here's the bottom line. More than once, I felt tears welling up in my eyes. I was truly moved. And that's all any movie can hope for these days. Well, anytime, not just these days. And there was kind of an interesting message about overcoming tyranny, which I think is applicable to the United States right now. So, yay for that. Anyway, I recommend Snow White, and you know what? I didn't think I was going to. I kind of went to this movie reluctantly, like, oh God. I wasn't rushing out to see it, but I wanted to go to a movie tonight, and it was available, and I was very pleasantly surprised. So I do recommend it. As for the other critics, I don't know. Get over yourselves. This was a very decent movie. The script was strong, actually. Some I heard a critic say that she thought the film was padded. I didn't think it felt padded. Um, I thought it moved very, very deftly. Uh, there was a weird joke about I'm going to put that where the sun won't shine or don't shine, and that was a that felt kind of out of place. That was a nod, I guess, to modern audiences, and I don't think that needed to be there. But otherwise, um, kudos all around. I frankly thought this movie was going to be a much bigger disaster. See, even me saying that makes it sound like I think it was a disaster, and it wasn't a disaster. I thought it was actually very successful. Um, do I think Disney's going to make oodles of money or make their money back? I have no idea. But I enjoyed the film, and I do recommend it. And please come back, and we'll have some more reviews for you in the near future. Okay, thanks.